I'm just gonna can you hear me good, Gubby? Make sure I'm not muted or anything. Just gonna let everyone who's supposed to filter in, filter in. People who are supposed to see this will see this. You can hear me good? Good. That's why I kept talking. People who are supposed to see this will see it. Everybody else, you know how it goes. It's so loud still at 7 o'clock. I guess because now that the weather's turning, people are still outside. I hate this. Is the worst part about lip chap doing my lip routine because it spills everywhere. You just get too much. Okay. It's just, I don't know. This stuff is not. I'm not in a good mood today. This stuff is just gummy today. I don't feel. Whatever. That's not why we're here. Uh, I was told that this video has to stay on the channel. It will stay up. This live will stay up. Unless he changes his mind, it's going to stay up. But as you can see, the title, letting people filter in. If anybody comes in, they come in. Oh, goodness. Okay, it just, it is what it is. It is what it is, right? So, hi. If you don't know me, my name is Jasmine. I am God's goddess, Jehovah's goddess. And he did send me today with a message. I typically go live on Thursdays. Not always with a message, though. And not always with a message. We have a message today, as you can see by the title. So, what you want me to say is, in a few days, we will have torrential rain. That's the timeline he gave me. He said in a few days, we will have torrential, I can't even say that word right. What is it? Torrential rain?
Yeah.
He said to me today, I don't care if they live in the desert. They're being touched by this rain. I don't care if you've never seen, this is God speaking. I don't care if you've never seen rain in your area ever. You're being touched by this rain. He said to prepare for flooding and power outages. So prepare for that. And he said that the rain will start when I speak to Mother Nature and tell her to begin the torrential rain. And it won't stop. It will not stop until I tell her to stop. Now, the information is coming from Jehovah. He will tell me, I will tell her when to begin and when to end. I don't know for how long. And some people may ask why. So this rain is worldwide. It's going to be everywhere, apparently. That's what he's telling me. You may ask why. And when I was talking to him, he said, well, it's not one thing. There's not one thing to point to say, this is why. That's the reason. It's because he's angry with the world right now. He's angry. Now, he's angry. Please know that I am not angry with the world. I don't know much about the world. I don't follow the news. I don't know what's going on out there. But apparently people are horrible right now, and he's angry about it. So this is what he decided to do. I don't know for how long. I don't have that answer for you. All I know is I'll be told when to go and speak to Mother Nature. I told you this before. I can do that. I've done it before. I've done it several times. And I'll be told when to go tell her to stop. So I'll tell her when to go and when to stop. He's using me. It's so loud. I hate living on the main streets, but it is what it is. So that's the message from him today. And I hate getting these messages, but like I said, it is what it is. The interesting thing about when Jehovah gives you a message, the interesting thing about when the interesting thing about when Jehovah gives you a message, it's so quiet. It's so quiet that you can mistake it for your voice. So what I do is I was laying down, and I noticed that I have to be at peace. I can't be bustling around and doing a bunch of things. In order to get his message, I have to be at peace. If I wasn't laying today and just relaxing with no headphones in and nothing going on, I probably wouldn't have got the message until way later. But since I had sat down to be silent, I was able to get his message, his word. It's so silent. It's just like a whisper. And it's so beautiful. And I admire that peace that comes in. But when I get messages like this, it also makes me nervous. I hate these messages. I hate being the bearer of bad news. But I will not disobey him. I will not question him, and I will not disobey him. So if he tells me to give a message like this, I will do so, because I'm not going to disobey him. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I'm supposed to say. I don't think so. I think I got everything out. I was saying to Spirit today too, and I said, I feel like this is not just, yes, it is about just the world, how the world is reacting right now, and how it just is. But also, when I speak about these prophetic words, and I speak these prophetic visions, people question, oh, is she real? Is she? And I said to Spirit today, I said, is this because of that? Is there a layer of that one there? And he said yes. And I said, because it has to be proven now, because I'm speaking these words, and because it doesn't come like that, people believe it to be false. And it kind of angered me, because I'm like, well, now we have to prove it. In order to prove it, I have to say something is coming, and it has to happen. Well, I wouldn't be mad if it was just affecting you, but it's also going to affect me. Do you see what I'm saying? I'm going to have to deal with this. So it's not just affecting everybody else. It's affecting me as well. So I'm like, but here's the thing. When you do speak and you work for God, you're going to have to prove it at some point. People aren't going to believe anything. You're going to have to prove it, right? So here we go. Y'all wanted proof. Here we go. The problem with proof is that it's not pretty. So I was a little irritated by that. I was like, I don't care if they think I'm crazy. Let them think. I don't care. It has nothing to do with me. Nothing. I don't care. Let them think I'm crazy. Let them think I'm lying. Who cares? But no, we do what Jehovah says. We do what God says. The Creator says, right? We do what He says. And He says, I'm going to speak a prophetic word that's going to happen now immediately because you want proof. It's fine. I just don't want to deal with it. Also, I don't like it when He's angry, because when He's angry, it comes to me. I am the essence of Him. So I feel what He feels. So it makes me angry when He's angry. I get upset with the world when He's upset with the world, because I am a piece of Him. His energy flows through me fully. So now I'm upset because He's upset. And I'm like, why am I upset? Because He's upset. You know what I mean? I don't watch the news. I don't get involved. I'm not on TikTok. I don't do all that stuff. I'm silent to myself. I like my peace. And people might say, well, you don't leave the house. You don't do much. Because I'm always doing something. You may not see it, but I'm always doing something. There's always work to be done within. My work is in silence. To you anyway. So any chance I get to not do anything and be quiet, I take it. Plus, me going out in the world, I pick up a bunch of people's energies, and I don't want that. I have to come back and cleanse my energy. things. I have to do things to get rid of other people's energy, their thoughts, their emotions, their feelings. I have to do things to get rid of that. So me going out into the world is not just like you guys would go out into the world to walk around and come back with nothing. You don't feel anything. I feel everything. So that stresses me out. But it is what it is, right? Okay. So that was the message uh, from Jehovah. I hate being bearer of bad news, but I'm not going to disobey my father. I'm just not going to do it. Not only is he my father, he's also my boss. Uh, he tells me what to do. I'm not going to be like, oh no, or questioning him. Oh, I'm not saying it. No, I'm doing exactly what he tells me to do when he tells me to do it. That's what I'm going to do. That's how I respond. If he tells me to do it, I'm going to do it. Sorry, I was listening. Always listening. Because like I said, it's a whisper. So, that's it. That's all. I really don't have anything to say. This video will this live will stay up on the channel. Let's see, this instructs me to take it down, but I don't see that happening. I can already smell. I sat here. I was like, y'all smell that rain? It's interesting because we have it's hot here where we are, right? It's really hot, and that's not normal for this New England weather. It's not normal. So I was saying to the kids, I said, that's that nasty weather before a storm. That's it. I said, this is it. I can feel it. This is what I mean by saying I was oh, I'm already busting it. Maya.
I'm not here. Ari?
I think she's tired.
Yeah, she's tired. She's not answering.
This is what I mean when I say I'm integrated with the earth. That is.
What's up?
Sorry, my baby's tired. It's time for her to go to sleep. What time is it?
It's like 7.
A little early, huh?
Oh yeah, it's dead. Got my charger.
Oh, her tablet's dead?
What are you doing?
Don't get up here.
You want? Well, your tablet. Here.
Do you want to come cuddle? No, you have no pants on, does she?
She has a dress and underwear.
Underwear, she got these. Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, get punch her. Tell my that. Definitely tired.
Yeah, she's definitely tired. What time is it? Is it 8, 7? I don't have my phone. You're on my phone. So I'm going to hang out because I got to put my baby to sleep.
7:44.
I don't have to put her to sleep. She put herself to sleep, but, well, yeah, we'll probably rock her if she needs to go to sleep. Anyway, I just wanted to say that. I didn't want to say that. I didn't want to say that. I don't like talking about this stuff. Why? Why? My pen.
Stuck? Or clogged?
I don't know. I hope it's not clogged.
Let me see.
Hold on. No, I got it. I don't like this. Well, this one's fine. What is this one? You can't. I don't think you can. It doesn't say it on the thing. Or to.
Lavender.
Oh, this one's a good one. It says it on there?
No, it's not.
It's like, where does it say that? Because you can't see it. I don't know why they don't put it on the, whatever, it doesn't really matter. That's it. I'm hanging up because I don't have anything else to say. I hope everybody is well. I hate coming here like this. I like coming when we laughing and kikiing and be like, oh, this person did this and they said this about me, ha ha ha. Because I laugh about everything, y'all. Y'all don't even know. I laugh about everything. Like, my friend was telling me, they're talking about their lawyer. She was talking about how, I don't even want to put this out there. Because it was so funny. Like, forget it. It was just so funny. Forget it. It's hilarious. People are crazy. She was talking about how her her husband's divorce attorney put different chairs in in their conference room, right? So they're going for the conference. I don't know why I'm on this story. Why am I here, Spirit? But her ex-husband, soon-to-be ex-husband, and his lawyer had comfy leather chairs, and then her lawyer had like these rickety, uncomfortable chairs. And y'all, I started dying because I would have been like, "What is with these?" I'm gonna cuss because I cussed them too. I was like, "What? I would have walked into that. Look, not classy at all. I would have walked in there and be like, "What's with these bastard chairs?" Like I was dying. Like, what is this? Oh, we was cracking. I would have walked in like, what is this? Like, really? Apparently, that's like a tactic that his lawyer was using. I was like, these chairs. What is this? I was dying. I don't know why I brought that story up. Spirit, why did I bring that up? It was so funny. Because I laughed about everything. Like that would have, I guess it's supposed to affect her in a certain way. Like her lawyers would be affected by that. They already have the upper hand. They're winning. They're gonna win that case. So the divorce filing, they're gonna win that. They're getting half of everything that fool got. But it was just so funny. Like she gonna take him to the bank. She's gonna take him to the cleaners, honey. She getting half. Should I tell the rest of the story? I feel like Spirit's leading me to tell this story. Because look, so apparently their prenup has a clause, and it's called the sunset clause. And I don't even think she knew about it. Well, no, because his lawyers wrote it up, right? Whatever. His lawyers wrote it up. So they had been together for 12 years. Apparently, the sunset clause closed at 10 years. It null and void. The prenup null and void, right? I was like, oh my gosh. So he was like trying to be slick about it and divorce his wife and thinking, you don't get nothing because the prenup says you get this, you get what you came into the marriage with, is what he was trying to tell her. And she didn't know. So her lawyer looked at the thing, prenup, was like, did you see this? There's a sunset clause here, which means that his prenup was null and void. He was hanging on that. Y'all don't even know. We were sitting talking about how he's hanging on this prenup for dear life. Like, you ain't get nothing from me, because they built businesses, okay? They built a lot of stuff. So he was like, you're not getting nothing from me. You're going to take your little Volvo. You're going to get your clothes, and you're going to get out. That's basically saying he's like, house is mine, the vacation house is mine, the artwork is mine. He was like, the jewelry's mine. He was like, everything's his. Honey, we were cackling when that case, like, because we were sitting there like, are you serious? The lawyer, I'm not gonna say her name, she did not have a copy of her prenup. She didn't have it. So her lawyer had to get it and dig it up. She had to dig it up from, I don't know where she unearthed that thing from, but she found it. Because it wasn't even his lawyer, the ex-husband's lawyer wasn't even the original lawyer. I don't know why I'm telling y'all this story. Somebody most likely supposed to hear the story. He wasn't the original lawyer that drew up the prenup. Okay, fine. So, sorry, we just laughed. Us girls were dying when she told the story. Okay, listen. So he was like hanging on to that. You get nothing. Ha ha ha. He was trash. Like that man. He's a fool, right? So he's laughing. Ha ha. You don't get nothing. Blah blah blah. You just get what you came with your. He literally said in the filing, he was like, her Volvo, her clothes, she don't even get the jewelry. He wanted the jewelry back too. I'm like, girl. So, long story short, he ended up, because the prenup was like null and void after, it's been 2 years. They were married for 12 years. That prenup closed. It was null and void in 10 years. So we were dying. I was the main one, like cackling. Like, y'all don't even know. Because you think you just gonna walk in here and become, in what? What? She stood by you and you're gonna, okay. That woman's, look, I'm not gonna get into these people's business, but I am in their business. So, anyway, that's what I was saying. But it was funny. But the point I think was that I would laugh about everything. Like, I'm the main one that's like, like, so, I enjoyed that. That was like, I don't have any. I don't have anything. Gubby, what's my hands are so dry. That was like my jam right there. I was living because he wanted to be funny. You couldn't even be decent, and he was the one cheating. Girl, girl. I was so happy because when we first heard about that prenup, we were like, girl, you screwed yourself over. Like, you should have had your own lawyer reading that mess. You should. I honestly don't believe that love has anything to do with the prenup. When you get married, it is a business, right? You come together as one entity, and it's a business. And I strongly believe, even if you have no money, you should have a prenup because you don't know what you're going to make in the future. So the future that, if you don't have a prenup, you're already married, get a postnup because, love has nothing to do with it. Love has nothing to do with it. He don't get a prenup, don't marry him. I'm not marrying you for what? So I can build with you and then later on you can toss me to the side? Oh no. No, you won't. Not me, not I. No, you won't. You don't take advantage of me. It was nice. It was nice to get that story out there because it was so heavy. I was so heavy today. It's like so heavy about everything that's about to go down because people are just, they're not the nicest. The world is not in a good place right now. God is angry, so to be able to laugh about something so stupid and petty, right? Because it was just funny. I didn't hear about that today. That was a couple of weeks ago. Maybe like 2 weeks ago, maybe, if that. Like maybe like 10 days, I don't know. We were cackling. Ooh-wee. Ooh-wee. We were so dumb, but I loved it because it's just, oh, no. Gubby, where is my, never mind. I was looking for my hand moisturizer or whatever. I gotta buy some more. I only have one tube. So anyway, that was it. I feel dizzy. I don't know why. I'm feeling a little lightheaded. Probably got it. Oh, I ate a little something. Oh, I haven't been doing anything. Just being quiet. I like being quiet. This is the most I chatter. Like, I don't really speak much. What was that? 1 second.
Kidding.
What's up, baby? What time is it? What, didn't I give you a snack earlier?
6:45. No, 6:54.
Huh?
6:54.
6 or 7?
Oh, 74.
Baby. Baby, it's too late for a snack. And I gave you chips earlier while you was eating, shoving your mouth full of Doritos, playing on the computer. Remember? Huh?
Yeah.
Come give me kisses. You need to go sleep. You got clothes on, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, make sure you have bottoms on. You're gonna go to sleep, Bubble. I love you.
Me too.
Oh, you too. Oh, you too? Oh, you too?
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead, baby. His hair's growing out. We're not gonna cut it. We're trying to get it to grow out so we can braid it. I'll give you a snack tomorrow, okay?
Okay.
Okay. Hold still, baby. King Daniel. He didn't close that door. Gabby.
Yeah.
Your brother didn't close the door. All right. It was nice to laugh when you have it's always nice to laugh when you have so much on your plate. I have so much. I wish I could explain to you how much I do not in a full day, not every day. I'm not gonna lie and say no, Lord, please don't give me as much to do in a day. Like, it's just the things that I do is heavy. It's heavy. It's heavy. It's heavy. It's just heavy. It's heavy. So I have to go because I have other spiritual things I need to get done. So I have to go. But it was just nice to sit and laugh about it. Even though I came here with the heavy news of the torrential rain, we got to deal with that now. It was just nice to sit and have a moment to not because I know y'all don't know, but it definitely weighs on me. It definitely everything that goes on the earth. Even when I try to stay out of it, like I don't watch the news. I don't get on TikTok. I don't be on Instagram. I don't do none of that stuff. If I'm on YouTube, I'm usually listening to an audiobook or I'm listening to something spiritual or something like that. Otherwise, I'm just listening to my praise music. I'm speaking to spirits with all around me. That's just what they do. They hover. I'm just trying to be quiet. I don't listen to the news. I don't listen to anybody's gossip about me. I don't really care. That has nothing to do with me. I don't care what they're doing. I don't care. What I do care about is being quiet and being at peace, keeping my peace, protecting my peace. That's what I care about. And then I have to get on here and speak words from Jehovah himself, and then I go right back to being quiet. I'm going to continue to do my spiritual work because I have to do what he told me to do. But after that, I'm going back to being quiet. Not on the internet. I'm not bickering back and forth with nobody. I told Spirit the other day because I know that the witch clan, the little cult, they want to keep going. And I thought, okay, that has nothing to do with me. I will not come off my throne and roll around in the mud with you. I will not be doing that. Ugh, that's ew. Ew, gives me the icks. I will not step off my throne and roll around the mud with you. Ugh, no. You're not worth my time. You're just not worth it. So, I was telling Spirit, I was like, I'd rather sit here in my peace and be at peace and be unbothered, truly unbothered. Because I know people are like, oh, I'm unbothered. I'm not bothered. And then they're over here mad and angry. No, I truly don't care. Like, I don't care. And one of the girls I was talking to, she was saying how to her, because she knows what's going on. She's fully aware of what's going on. I'm tired. I can feel my eyes already being weird. She's fully aware of what's going on. Not from me. I don't speak it. She's connected, so she knows as well. She just knows. And she said to her, it's as if say I'm in school, right? And these bullies are picking on me, slandering, gossip, trying to defeat you, just trying to take you down. I've never brought this up to her. Never, not once. I've never said anybody's name to her. None like that. She doesn't watch YouTube. That's not her thing. She doesn't do YouTube. So she said to her, it seems as if I'm at school and these bullies are bullying me. And I just pick up my books and I walk to the other part of the school and I get my work done. I'm getting straight A's. I'm graduating with high honors. You're not paying these people no attention. That's what it seemed like to her. That she's like, that's the energy I'm pulling from you. She's like, these people coming for you, you're not engaging. No, for what? Why would I engage? I don't need to. The only time I engage is when Jehovah says, speak about this person. This is what this person's doing. And I always say to Jehovah, I said, when I speak about these people, you're going to have to give me something so that they know that I'm not just making things up. And sure enough, he always gives me something immediate like that. It just comes like that. I'm like, I wouldn't know this about you if he didn't tell me. Because how else am I supposed to know? I know no one. I don't talk to people except for my spiritual team. And yes, that extends to people who are spiritual on the earth. That's just because they connect with me spiritually. So it's true. To her, she said that's what it seemed like. And that's what it seems like to me. I'm not engaging. For what? I'd rather sit in silence, and I got things to do. So you guys have to figure that out on your own. You have to figure that out on your own. Yes, I will do the cleansing and just directing spirits to do whatever they do. If something comes to me, I sit and I speak to them. That's just part of my job. That's just part of my life. I don't have to do much. There's not much to do. I'm protected without me having to do anything. So I will not. I was telling Spirit the other day, I said, I will not get off my throne and roll around the mud with these fools. Why? I was like, ugh, that's so gross. That's so beneath me. Why? It's so beneath me. Mm-mm. I don't, I don't, I don't think I'm better than anyone except for those people. Because I do believe that I'm better than them. Why would I? Because look, I don't come for them. I don't attack them. Don't say anything about them. I mind my business, right? What's the matter? Debbie?
Grab her a blanket. She's so weird.
She about to go to sleep. I gotta get off here. Because I usually kiss her and stuff like that. Anyway, what was I saying? I don't right. Thank you, Spirit. I don't bother these people. I don't have anything to say about these people. I don't know these people. I barely know them. What I do know is what Spirit tells me. Oh my gosh, I'm taking me too much air. What I do know is what Spirit tells me. That's the only thing I know. They only tell me certain things. They won't tell me anything unless I go asking spirits for this information. Then they have to tell me because they have to listen to me, right? That's just that's what he got me here for. That's what my job is to direct the spirits to do what I tell them to do, what I need them to do. They listen to me. They have to. They have no choice. So if I ask them a question, they will give me all your business. Like, they will give you all your business. But here's the thing, I don't ask about your business because I don't feel that it's necessary for me to know these things, right? Oh, yes, Spirit. Yes, Spirit. Okay. So one thing that I find that people do is there are spiritual people in my energy. And even if they don't know that I am who I am, right? Even if they don't know, thank you, Spirit, because they're seriously on this one, they will sense it. They will sense it and be like, oh my gosh, you're something special. I get this a lot. Once they're in my energy, they're like drawn to me. It's like a moth to a flame. They're like, you and I'm like, I don't say anything. I'm not out there like, I am who I am. That's not what I do on a daily basis. I'm just living, right? But God's light attracts, right? So anyway, they'll say to me things like, what am I thinking? And I'm like, huh? The one thing I always get that. Okay, you can do things. What am I thinking? I don't know what you're thinking. And I was like, I don't know. What are you thinking? Right? Because that's not I'm not a show pony, okay? I know that I have gifts and it's all amazing. It's like, wow, this woman, she's amazing. But I'm not a show pony. I'm here to do Jehovah's work, and that is it. I am not here to flaunt and flex and be like, look at me, ooh, ooh, ooh. I'm not a peacock flashing my pretty feathers around. That's not me. I am here to do what Jehovah tells me to do. I only know things if he tells me them, right? Or unless I ask. But I don't want to know. 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 And sometimes I really wish that I could just not know. I don't want to know. I don't care. I have so much going on. I'm like, please, keep your energy, keep your thoughts, to yourself. Because sometimes people can come to me and I just hear, this is what's going on in my life. Oh my gosh, my life is falling apart and I need you to help me and I don't know what to do. And in my face, they're like, hi. But I'm hearing them screaming, and I'm like, please go. Hi. Just go. Just go. just go. Because there's a lot going on. And yes, I'm at some point going to be able to help, right? Because that's the point. That's why I'm here. But it's a lot. It is a lot. Especially when he has me doing things, and people's energy is so loud. I always tell my kids, your energy speaks words. The minute my son or somebody walks in the house, what's wrong with you? Your energy changed. What's going on? And he's like, oh, well, my son does this all the time. Like, well, this is what happened. And I'm like, yes, I know, because your energy told me before you did. That's just how it works. It's like it's talking to me like, I'm upset. I need you to fix it. That's just how it works. And it's a lot. So when I say I don't know, it's because I don't want to know. I don't want to know. I don't want to know. And that's what Joel wanted me to say is because I'm not a show pony. It's like every time I'm around someone, they're like, "You're spiritual?" I can, yeah. What am I thinking? I'm like, do I look like a show pony? I'm not here to. I'm not a peacock, also, and I'm not prancing around. Look, I'm here to help when I'm supposed to help, and that is it. I'm tired. Oh my gosh, I'm tired. It's been a day, and I have spiritual work to do, so I have to go. But that's what I wanted to say. I wanted to say that I am no one's show pony. I'm not here to say what you're thinking. I honestly don't care because you have your own life and I have mine. I have things I have to do, and reading what's on your mind is not in my realm of what I'm supposed to be knowing. It's not important. What do I think? I hate that. That stresses me every time. Every time. It's like they can feel the energy and like, what am I thinking? If I hear that one more time, I'm going to hit somebody with something. I'm going to hit somebody with something. Are we speaking on that, spirit? Do I have to? Okay, so you got your message, right? You got your message. Torrential rain, okay? I'm trying to figure out if Spirit wants me to really talk about this because I really want to go, but do we really want to talk about this? Okay, we're talking about it. Okay, so back when I was doing my wilderness stay, Spirit wanted me to bring this up. I don't know why. I guess I'll find out eventually. Maybe it'll come out while I'm speaking, but back when I was doing my wilderness stay, I had encounters with these, the cult people, the little witch group, I've had encounters with them, and I'm not sure if they know that I know I had encounters with them. So I'm going to give you the encounters. Once I was sitting in Panera Bread. It's the first time I've noticed something was off. And there was this lady. I was sitting in a corner booth, and there was this lady. She was sitting with a man, and she just stared at me the entire time. I guess giving me the evil eye. That doesn't work on me, but okay. Good try. A for effort, right? And she just stared, and she continued to stare. So that was my first thing. And I'm just like, I'm ignoring her because, yes, I know you're staring at me, but I'm ignoring you because, for what? So I can continue to sing, and I'm just enjoying myself because that's who I am. Okay, boom, fine. There was another time where I was in the mall. And in the mall, I typically sit in a certain spot because I like the energy there. It's okay. I like the energy in that space. I don't know what it is. It's these leather chairs that just, the energy, I guess it's in the center of the mall, right? For me. Because each way, north, south, east, and west, were all colliding in that area. So if you ever wonder why I was sitting there, because I know some people who are a part of the group or are I don't know, whoever knew that I was sitting there. For me, it was central, and all the energy was flowing through there. The north, south, east. It was just just everywhere, and the energy would just gather in that area. So I can feel any direction that people were coming. Okay, great. So one time I was walking towards there, to that spot. And I was walking, just minding my business, and there was two girls, and one of them said, "Watch where you're going." Wink, wink. And I was like, I just kind of laughed. I love that stuff. I love it. She laughed. One of the girls laughed. I think both of them laughed, actually. And I just smiled. I smile because karma is ugly. It's bad. Okay? So remember that. Okay, so that was the second interaction I had with them. Another interaction was I was walking through the mall, headed right back to that spot, because that's my spot. I sit there, the energy just flows through from everywhere, every which way, right? North, south, east, west. So it culminates right in the middle of that room. Right. Okay, we established that, but I can't tell you how good that spot is. I can't tell you it's good. So I was walking, and was I going? Yes, I was going towards the spot. Let's just make sure. And I was shoulder checked by this guy. Like, he hit my shoulder so hard. I turned and looked back, like, because, like, you don't need to do that because there's so much space. but he wanted to let me know. Shoulder check. Karma. So karma for every one of those people. So when he hit me, he's like, my bad. He turns like, my bad. Boy, I know it was your bad. You made that, you did it on purpose, and I'm glad you did, because karma is it's nasty. Karma is not a bee. You're the bee. Karma's just catching up. Karma's just catching up. You don't know, but I'm walking karma. So every time you do something to me, hit. You're going to get hit. Every time you do something against me, towards me, another hit. What is wrong with you? Have you not learned yet? Karma, 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 karma. And I love it. I'm walking karma. I'm literally in bed with karma. So every time you do something against me or towards me, boom, you again. And it's going faster. That's what Spirit wants me. It's fast. So every time Donalene and the little crew or Cheryl or whoever decides they're going to do something towards me, karma, 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 karma. Fast, 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 fast. It's so fast. It's like they try to do something, karma hits right back. Beautiful. Beautiful. Angels, spirits, hellbound spirits, love you. They're all in on it. Karma every time. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. So I'm sitting there like, guys, it is not that I want them to keep doing it, but it is a good lesson, because the point of it is, because I've had this done to me before. The point of it is for you to learn that every time you hit, you get hit back immediately. Your car breaks down, you lose money, you get sick. Every time you hit, more, more, more. And it's like these people don't want to believe it. Every time you do something, something else happens. Fast. And every time you do it, it speeds up even faster. Because why? Because I said so. Because I said so. Did I not just say that, spirits? Every time they do something, faster. Hit harder. Faster. Understand? Good. Good. Every time. And it won't be just with me. It's with anybody. You hurt God's people, faster. 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 And I don't care how hard you have to put your foot on their neck. Put your foot on their neck. I don't care. Because if they don't learn this lesson, we go harder every time. And it's not like it used to be back in the day where karma comes in the next lifetime. No, baby. No. Because I said no. It has to happen now. And I want it immediate. Yes. Immediate. Because you're going to learn. It's not just against me. It's God's people. If you're mean to someone, if you're horrible to someone, you're threatened by someone, you want to take them down, you want to destroy them, you will be destroyed immediately. And I want fast. I have to go. Because I have other spiritual things I need to get done. It's raining. Here we go. So that's just the rules. Learn those universal laws, because those are the rules. Those are my new rules I put in place. I'm actually very, very proud of them. You will not attack Jehovah's people. I don't care what you try to do. I don't care. It'll be done immediately to you. And I want it fast. And when they don't learn the lesson, when you don't learn the lesson, you keep doing it, faster, more devastating. I want more. I want more pressure. I want more loss. I want more of everything. I know you don't know fully my story fully. You don't know me. You don't know me. The black magic that y'all play with, who you think controls it? You don't know me. That's me. You don't know me. You know nothing about me. So I'm going to leave it there because I have other things I need to get done. Okay. Gubby?
Yeah.
I'm hanging up. All right. Are you okay? You always stub your toe. Have the best rest of your evening. Bye. Tired.